English tip by tip.
Tip 103.
Dreaming or acting? The big question.
Dialogue.
All right, John, let's indulge in a little existential crisis. If you could pivot your career tomorrow without the looming threat of bankruptcy, what's the move? Are you staying shackled to corporate law? Or are you finally opening that jazz lounge you've been romanticizing since the Clinton administration?
The million-dollar question. In my head, I'm already wearing the turtleneck and curating the perfect set list. But in reality, I have a pathological need to overanalyze. I talk a big game about chasing the dream, but I haven't even bothered to check the zoning laws for a single property. I'm all talk and no trousers, frankly.
Well, you can't exactly sail a ship that's still rotting in dry dock. It's easy to get intoxicated by the what-ifs, but eventually your grand theories need to meet the pavement. If this passion were as burning as you claim, your Google Calendar would surely show a few more signs of life, wouldn't it?
Touché. I'm perpetually waiting for the perfect alignment of the stars, which we both know is a total fallacy. I keep telling myself I'll pull the trigger next year, but procrastination is a master thief.
Precisely. Think of where you'll be in 5 years. Would you rather look back knowing you gave this your best shot? Fortune favors the bold, John.
You're right. I need to cure this chronic allergy to risk. It's high time I actually put some skin in the game.
US style. All talk and no action. Or all hat and no cattle. The million-dollar question.
UK style. All talk and no trousers. Or all mouth and no trousers.
In US, never say trousers in this context.
The million-pound question.
What happened?
Mary stages an intervention on John's career-related midlife crisis. She calls him out for romanticizing a jazz lounge dream while remaining safely tethered to corporate law. John admits he is paralyzed by overanalysis, using a perfect alignment of the stars as an excuse for inaction. Mary counters with a blunt metaphor. A ship cannot sail if it stays in dry dock. She challenges him to look 5 years into the future and decide which is harder to live with, the memory of a bold attempt or the ghost of a missed opportunity. Realizing that procrastination is a master thief, John finally commits to moving past the talk and actually putting some skin in the game. Exercise. Match.
All hat and no cattle.
Someone who boasts or makes grand claims but lacks the substance, power, or results to back them up.
US style.
The million-dollar question. A very important or difficult question.
US style. The million-pound question.
A very important or difficult question.
UK style. All talk and no trousers.
Someone who boasts or makes grand claims but lacks the substance, power, or results to back them up.
UK style.
English tip by tip.
Tip 104.
Excuse me versus I'm sorry.
Dialogue.
Excuse me.
Oh. Sorry, so sorry. I'm terribly sorry. Was I in your way? My apologies.
Whoa, man. You didn't do anything wrong. You don't have to apologize for existing. I just needed to get to the exit.
It's a reflex. In Britain, sorry is our default setting. We're so polite that if you bump into us, we'll apologize to you for the dent you left in our shoulder.
See, that's where we differ. In the States, excuse me is a tool. It's like a polite bulldozer. I'm telling you I'm coming through. We save sorry for when we actually break your phone or spill your coffee.
That sounds so efficient and terrifying. If I hear an American say excuse me with a certain tone, I assume I'm about to get sued.
Well, if I say excuse me with an upward inflection, then yeah, we have a problem. But otherwise, it's just move please.
See, if I'm at a dinner table and I need to leave, I'd say, sorry. May I be excused?
And I just say, excuse me for a second. I'll be right back. No apology needed. We aren't guilty for needing to pee, Alex.
Sorry, you're right. Wait, I did it again.
Excuse you, buddy. You're learning. US style.
UK style.
Passing somebody.
Excuse me.
Sorry.
Asking to repeat.
Sorry? Or what was that?
Pardon or sorry.
In US, never say, I beg your pardon, because it is often perceived as confrontational.
Leaving a room.
Excuse me for a moment.
Please excuse me or I'm just going to pop away.
Casual error.
My bad.
My apologies, Ward, sorry.
What happened?
Sam and Alex demonstrate a cultural clash where Sam uses excuse me as a functional tool to move through a crowd, while Alex uses sorry as a constant reflex for even existing in someone's way. Alex explains that in the UK, sorry is the default social setting used to avoid any possible tension, whereas Sam explains that Americans view excuse me as a polite way to clear a path and only save sorry for actual mistakes or accidents. They highlight that for an American, excuse me is an efficient way to get things done, but to a Brit, it can sound slightly terrifying or aggressive depending on the tone. The conversation ends humorously when Alex instinctively apologizes for apologizing too much, showing how deeply ingrained his British politeness is, while Sam playfully corrects him using the American style. Exercise. Match.
What to say passing somebody in US.
Excuse me.
What to say passing somebody in UK.
Sorry.
What never say in US.
Pardon.
What to say if I made a casual error in US.
My bad.
English tip by tip.
Tip 105.
Look like versus be like.
Dialogue.
Hey Mary, I heard your sister and is coming to visit this weekend. I've never met her. What does she look like?
Well, she looks a lot like me, but she's much taller. She has long curly hair and she looks like a professional athlete because she's very fit.
Oh, interesting. And what is she like? Is she as outgoing as you are?
Not really. She is like our father. A bit shy at first and very intellectual. But once you get to know her, she is like a human encyclopedia. She knows everything about history.
She sounds fascinating. Does she look like your dad too? Or just act like him?
Physically, she looks more like our mother, especially her green eyes. But her personality is exactly like my dad's. They are both very calm and patient.
Well, I'm looking forward to meeting her. It sounds like it will be a fun weekend.
Important. For people.
To be like equals personality and character.
Meaning.
How is his personality? Is he nice?
Example. Questions with am, is, are.
What is he like?
Answer.
He is like his father, very hardworking and quiet.
To look like equals physical appearance.
Meaning.
What is his physical description? Tall, short, hair color?
Example. Questions with do, does.
What does he look like?
Answer.
He looks like his mother. They have the same eyes.
Important. For places and objects.
To be like equals general description quality.
Meaning.
Overall experience of the object or place.
Example. Questions with am, is, are.
What is the new restaurant like?
Answer.
It's very cozy and the food is amazing.
To look like equals physical appearance.
Meaning.
What your eyes see, shape, color, or visual similarity.
Example. Questions with do, does.
What does the office look like?
Answer.
It's very modern with lots of glass and plants. What happened?
In a recent conversation, Mary gave John a detailed preview of her sister, and who is visiting this weekend. Mary noted that while they look alike, and is much taller and has a very fit, athletic build, she has long, curly hair and striking green eyes like their mother. Unlike the outgoing Mary, and is shy at first and quite intellectual, taking after their father. Mary even called her a human encyclopedia because of her extensive knowledge of history. She is described as being very calm and patient. John was quite impressed and is looking forward to meeting her, as she sounds like a fascinating person to have around for the weekend. Exercise. Complete. And looks like her sister Mary, but she is much taller. And is like her father when it comes to her personality. She is like a human encyclopedia because she knows so much history. And looks like an athlete because she is very fit. English tip by tip.
Tip 106.
Pull and push. False friends.
Dialogue.
I'm heading off to Brazil. Tomorrow.
Oh, exciting. Do you already know how to speak Portuguese?
Just a bit. I've been studying it for a month, and I've actually noticed several words that are almost identical in both languages.
You should be careful, though. You need to watch out for false friends. Words that look the same but have completely different meanings.
Like what?
Well, I used to work with a manager who visited Brazil and managed to break a glass door at a bank.
You're joking. How?
Believe it or not, the sign on the door said pucks, so he pushed it as hard as he could. In Portuguese, pucks actually means pull.
Oh my goodness. That's a nightmare.
Gets worse. He said a dozen police officers appeared out of nowhere. It was a total disaster.
English word. Main meaning. False friends. Push. To apply force. Portuguese.
Push. To pull.
Parents. Only mother and father. Portuguese.
Parentes.
Entire extended family.
Embarrassed. Feeling ashamed. Spanish.
Embarazada.
Pregnant.
Sensible. Practical and reasonable. Spanish.
Sensible.
Sensitive.
Actually. In fact. In reality. Spanish.
Actualmente.
Currently nowadays.
Assist. To help someone. Spanish.
Asistir.
To attend. A meeting. A class.
Library. A place to borrow books. Spanish.
Librería.
Bookstore.
Preservative. Chemical added to food. Spanish.
Preservativo.
Condom.
Success. Reach a goal. Doing well. Spanish.
Suceso.
Event. Incident.
Gift. A present. German.
Gift.
Poison.
What happened?
John and Mary are discussing John's upcoming trip to Brazil. John mentions that he has been studying Portuguese for a month and is confident because many words look similar to English. Mary warns him to be careful of false friends, words that look or sound familiar but have completely different meanings. She tells a disastrous story about a former manager who visited a bank in Brazil. The manager saw a sign on a glass door that said pucks. Because pucks sounds exactly like the English word push, he pushed the door as hard as he could. In Portuguese, pucks actually means pull, and he accidentally shattered the glass door, and a dozen police officers immediately appeared, turning his visit into a total disaster. Exercise. Complete.
To open the door, you need to pull the handle toward you. I'm not just a bit tired, I am, actually, exhausted. Is it sensible to go for a hike during a thunderstorm? I bought a small gift for my friend's birthday.
English tip by tip.
Tip 107.
The water meter debate. US versus UK.
Dialogue.
Mary, I was just looking at your utility setup. Why on earth do you have 2 water meters out there? In the UK, most of us just have one, if we have one at all. Plenty of older British homes still pay a flat rateable value regardless of how much they use.
Oh, it's actually pretty common here in the States. We call it dual metering. One meter tracks the water we use inside for showers and dishes, and the second one, the irrigation meter, is just for the garden and the pool.
That seems a bit over the top, doesn't it? Why not just put it all on one bill?
It's all about the sewer fees. See, our city assumes that every drop of water that goes into the house eventually goes down a drain and needs to be treated at the sewage plant. They charge us a massive fee for that wastewater service based on our meter reading.
Right, we have sewerage charges too. Usually bundled together.
Exactly. But if I use thousands of gallons to water my lawn or fill the pool, that water just goes into the ground. It never touches the sewer system. By having that second meter, the city knows not to charge me those extra sewer fees on my outdoor water. It can honestly cut my bill by nearly half in the summer.
Blimey, that's clever. So, it's basically a way to prove you aren't flushing your garden water?
Exactly. Plus, it's great for the environment.
I suppose. That makes sense.
Important. U.S.
UK.
Water bill.
Water rates.
Faucet.
Tap.
What happened?
John, from the UK, expresses his surprise at seeing 2 water meters in Mary's U.S. home, as British houses typically have only one. Mary explains that this is called dual metering. She clarifies that the second meter is specifically for irrigation, outdoor use. The main reason for this setup is to save money on sewer fees. Since water used for the garden or pool doesn't enter the drainage system, the city doesn't charge wastewater treatment fees for that portion. John concludes that it is a clever way to lower the bill and better for the environment. Exercise. Complete.
In the US, most people drink tap water. The city charges sewer fees to cover the cost of treating wastewater. If you want to track your indoor and outdoor water usage separately, you should look into dual metering.
Please subscribe to the channel.